I always have to start off with a smile. That's what I like to say. I like to smile. Oh, I'm tired. Happy Monday, everybody. I've been up since 4. What time did you get up? Been up since 4 o'clock a.m. And I'm sleepy. I've been trying to be more intentional, like my life is basically named with my schedule. So I get up at 4 so I can get in my closet and pray. And then I go and I get to the gym no later than 5:30. Be back here by 7:30. Make my daughter's lunch. Take her to acting camp. Shout out to Lily Rose acting camp. She loves it here in Memphis, Tennessee. And then I'm off to work after that. So I am tired, but I'm gonna shake it off because I can't have no more excuses. Dang, I'm gonna have to go back and retitle this because this is day 2 of 21. So I can remind myself that I have this 21-day covenant that I gotta continue and keep this time. I'm not getting off. I'm gonna do 21 days straight. I don't care if I come on here and say blah 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 blah. Okay. I gotta get on here and do this 21 days. Well, I'm gonna have a message or something. I'm gonna do something, but I'm just saying I gotta get out the excuses out my mind and you know block out the tiredness. Oh, of course I forgot to turn on my light. Like I'm tired. Look, intermission. Hold tight. Let me brighten up my space here. There we go. Get a little light in here. So, how's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Toria Howard, former educator of 15 years. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Now I'm residing in Memphis, Tennessee, looking to relocate though here soon. So send some prayers up for your girl, because I'm ready to go from Memphis. No, nothing wrong. All you Memphis people, y'all born and raised here is great, but I'm ready to go. My mom was born and raised here, but yeah, she's ready to go too. So, but look, nothing wrong. I serve people in here in Memphis. I'm a realtor, EXP, commercial loan broker, and I do credit restoration to say the least. But I will say today, talking about being intentional. Do everything with intent to win. I mean, I guess I always put win in something because I played basketball for so many years, and I'm so competitive, like super competitive. Like I compete at everything in my mind. Might not, but somebody, but not with not like for position or anything, but I just strive to do my best at all things. So in my mind, I'm competing against me. It's me, always me versus me. I'm never trying to compete against anybody else. I'm trying to be a better me and outperform what I think that I can do. It's not that I'm trying to outperform anybody else. I'm trying to outperform, to take somebody's spot. That's not what I'm into. I'm competitive with myself in a sense because I'm here to collaborate. I'm here to network. I'm here to expand my network. I'm here to invite people in. I'm not competing against anybody. I'm competing against myself to be a better me, to do all that I can to be a better me. Hi, Carlos. So that's what I mean by I always put win in there or something like that to show the intentional side of me being competitive because I'm just an ultimate competitor. I played basketball since the 5th grade, but I did a lot of different things in that. So, if you don't know, I do work out a lot. You know, my birthday is next week. So I'm trying to keep on this diet so I can get in the dress. I just want to look a certain way in the dress without having any uh, adhesives, anything trying to hold anything in, and none of that. So I'm I'm trying to stay faithful, but the chips and the ice cream be calling me. Okay, and I love like caramel popcorn and the caramel popcorn with the pretzels. But from I'm getting into it. I'm not gonna think about it. No, okay. So anyway, so I'm being intentional about my diet. It's not going to be just for this week, for these next 2 weeks. It's going to be all the way around because of the fact that I want to get a certain weight. by a certain period of time. By the time the end of the summer, I want to be a certain weight. So I'm going to continue. I just know I'm gonna have to really push because I did gain like 3 pounds. So I wasn't intentional about what I put. I like to eat, but I like to work out. I'm a Gemini. I like having things both ways. That's just what I do. Don't judge me. But anyway, so do everything with intent to win. So of course, I always start off with scripture because God is the center of my life. So I went with Matthew 7, 7, and 8. So ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds. And to him who knocks it will be open. So intention. Are you being intentional about your life, your career, your business, your children, your husband, your wife, your significant other, whatever it is? You have to be intentional in everything that you do. So let's talk about being intentional, in life, right? One of the hardest things for people to do is be consistent. Hi, Ashley. I ain't seen you in a long time, girl. It's hard to be consistent in life as adults. I was just talking to Joanne today, one of the many people of Uncle Don's University. Which if you are a business person, aspiring business, or can you get out my light? Thank you. Blocking my light. My daughter in here taking selfies while I'm doing my live. Bye bye. Thank you.
My
So
selfies are more important.
yeah, right. So anyway, I was talking to somebody today. I was talking to Joanne, part of Uncle Don's University. If you, I'm his class is tomorrow, so I got to do my live early tomorrow. So if you are a business owner or you aspiring business person, this university, I'm telling you, is mind blowing, mind changing. Like you have to invest in yourself, like paying for this class, being with these people, and learning that well, all the stuff that I'm learning is priceless. Like I have 2 business degrees. I have 3 degrees in all, but I have 2 business degrees, and the the education I'm getting about entrepreneurship and how to run a business is unprecedented. I mean, it's unmatched to, it. I'd never learned none of this at Michigan State or the University of Arkansas. So I'm telling you, investing in your education, into whatever you're trying to do, getting into those networks, stop being afraid to pay the money. It's all about being intentional. So when you talk about when I'm talking about life, as adults, we tend to go away from being intentional in things because life happens, life gets in the way. We worry about the bills. We worried about, creating a legacy. We worried about, getting a raise. We worried about, our parents being sick. We worry about, something going on with our kids. We got a whole bunch of things happen where we sometimes forget to be intentional in certain things, and we got to remind ourselves and get back to being intentional. Like what happened to having an imagination as an adult? A lot of us probably don't daydream anymore. We don't have, you know, kid like characteristics. Like we lose that because we let life situations come in and take away and snatch that youth like, vigor that we used to have. We don't dream big anymore. We don't fantasize about things. We don't, I mean, you might fantasize about things, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, we don't visualize things in a way that we did as a kid. And it's because we let the things are the things that life throws at us take us away from that, and we forget to have fun. Like I have someone that I know that he's very successful in his businesses, and he can't even take 10 minutes out of every day to spend, like, do something for himself. Like you making all this money, like you're successful in your businesses, and you can't find 10 minutes to do something for yourself every single day. That's tragic. Like we were not built, or we weren't not put here just to work and die. Like you have to delegate, you have to scale, as they say. He's afraid to scale because he feels like nobody can do it like him, or he hasn't found anyone that can do it like him. So, he's working and working and working, is not enjoying it. He's making a lot of money, but he's not enjoying life. What's the point? When you delegate, and what's one of the things that we learned in Uncle Don's University, you can't be, it's four components of, business. You have to have four different people to do these things. Sometimes you're two people. You have the salesperson, the entrepreneur, um, and then I forgot the other two. But still, it's like four components of being, a successful business. I had to look back at my notes. But you can't be everybody. You can't be the manager. You can't be everybody has a role. And if you try to play all those roles at once, you're going to lose yourself in a sense. You're going to feel like you don't have time. You can't do this. You're going to take away from time from your family because you always stuck in doing something and working. So how are you going to scale? You have to hire people that can help you duplicate yourself. So I didn't infuse it together, but that's just as an example of how we just let life and our work getting away from us having that childlike vigor and being intentional about enjoying life. We forget to enjoy life because we so focused on I gotta make this amount of money. I gotta be here by this time. I have to do this, I have to do that. And nobody is sitting back and smell the roses. You know, I know, they say you don't sleep, sleep until you die and all of that. But I mean, sleep is a part of, doing something for yourself. I can say that because I was getting like 4 hours of sleep a night. You know, if I do like six, I'm good. Like I don't have to have eight. Before, I was running on fumes. And I'm probably gonna get four tonight. But because I got some stuff to do after I get off this live, I gotta do my stretches because I'm getting back to doing the splits again. See, I'm getting back to my child. I'm implementing some things to get back to my childlike vigor. I'm gonna do the splits again. But it's just you have to make sure that you take time and be intentional about living life and not being consumed about, we always worry about other people's problems, our kids' problems, our spouses' problems, significant others, our parents, and then we never take the time to think about ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with thinking about ourselves and being intentional about ourselves. You need that time by yourself. You need that me time. You need that alone time. You need that time for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I broke down intent as being, forgot to say this, indulge in nonstop tenacity to empower necessary triumph. So it's not being intentional is just nonstop. You have to be intentional in everything that you do. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be, the garbage man to, the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Whatever it is, you got to be intentional. Even in your household, you got to be intentional about spending time with your family. Cleaning your house. Doing those things that you need to do. Whatever the case may be. But like I said, sometimes we can't get back to we get away from the intention because we let everything else fall in our lap and fall in and get in our way and block us from being intentional. I'm talking to myself. I don't know who else feels that way, but we don't a lot of us don't dream anymore. We don't you know visualize ourselves in happy places. Like our visions are based on what our work is going to consist of. Our businesses are going to, nobody visualizes the happiness. Like, what makes you happy? I know what makes me happy. Going on vacations. I love being, even though the sun is not my friend, and every time I get a heat rash, I still go out there and I be in the water and I be in the sand and I be in the sun and I take that heat rash and it break out everywhere my swimsuit don't cover. Okay, so I don't care, but I love beach destinations. That's like my favorite thing. I also like snowy, because I want to. I've never snowboarded, and I've always wanted to snowboard. Yes, I'm from Michigan and I never snowboarded, but I do want to do that. I want to go to Aspen and I want to go to Switzerland. I love to travel. So that's what I visualize and, doing different things and going to different places. Of course, I want to visit the continent of Africa and go to all the different countries. Tanzania, as a kid, I always dreamed about going to Tanzania because of the fact that I used to like the name. Like when we used to do the maps in school and we had to map out the countries and all of that for each country. Tanzania was always that stood out for me. So I've always said I wanted to go to Tanzania. But what happened? Life got in the way, whatever. I decided to do whatever things. I decided to spend money frivolously on things I didn't really need. So all of those plans got pushed back. So that's that's what it is. But we got to be intentional in everything that we do. So, like I said, intent, indulge, and non-stop tenacity to empower necessary triumph. The more intentional you are, the better you win. The faster you win. Success loves speed, as they say. So, I have decided to be more intentional by doing my lives like I said I was going to do. I've been trying to do this for 21 days straight since I think the beginning of May. I would have been done by now, but I let excuses and life get in the way, my procrastination and my laziness get in the way because I was on day 9. There is no way I shouldn't have got up and did 10 and 11. I was tired though that day. Like I had stayed up. I didn't sleep for 24 hours. I was tired. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do it, whatever. But now I got to start all over again. So I should have just did the tire. I'm tired right now. So I guess it just don't matter. But, you know, as long as you are doing everything in your power to succeed, you will win. You can't put excuses in the way like I did when I didn't get up and do my live because I was tired. You can't let other people stop you because of their fear mongering, jumping on you. Because man, sometimes we get in our heads. I know for me, I can talk. I can say for me that sometimes when people's like, man, you shouldn't do this and do that, this and that, you know, that fear gets in your head. That's why you got to protect your peace. You got to protect your when somebody trying to stop you from doing something that you want to do because of the fear that they have because it didn't work for them or they are afraid of the unknown or they just trying to block you regardless. We got to let that go in one ear and out the other and just be more intentional in everything that we do because that's the only way. It says it in the good book, Matthew 7 to 7, 8. You seek and you will find. Knock and it will open. If you don't seek, you won't find it. If you don't knock, the door won't open. It's all about action, belief, faith, action, excuse me, network. Your network is your net worth. I am a strong proponent of that. I've met so many people that that have wanted to help me, that have helped me, that poured into me, not just monetarily, but spiritually, emotionally. And I appreciate those people for all that they do, all that they have done, and the support and everything. So I'm not just doing this for myself. I'm doing it for all the people that do support me. And some of you on my live right now, and I appreciate it. So, you just got to make sure that, in everything that you do, just be intentional. Be intentional in learning, planning, executing, and building your network. You have to be a, excuse me, a lifelong learner. And like I've always stressed, I know people don't like reading. I don't know where we got away from wanting to read, but some people never like to read. But fill your life, fill your day with some type of learning. If it's a podcast, a YouTube, a video, whatever it is, learn about something. Plan out your day, execute it, and then meet people. Don't stop being afraid of meeting people. Opening your mouth. I know sometimes I just don't feel like talking to people, but I'm not going to make any money that way if I don't talk to people, So I have to change that mindset and switch it on and say, hey, do you want to make some money or not? Do you want do you want some customers or not? And if I don't open my mouth, nobody is going to never know what I do. Or if I don't open my mouth, I never know who needs my help, because I'm all about serving. And it comes with serving first. So, you know, make sure to be intentional in the work and in the learning. Learning is key. Continuous education. You can't stop learning. The time you stop learning, it's the time you're going to get stagnant. So I'm talking to myself. I need to make sure that I'm listening, reading, doing something to, elevate me in, whatever I'm doing. So, not going to hold you long, as they say. But I do appreciate you guys coming on here tonight. I guess they drag racing outside. It's annoying. But yeah, I'm tired, y'all. But I got through it. So leave me some comments. I don't know. Did I add some value to your life today? I don't know. I see people still on here, so I appreciate it. But like I said, intent, do everything with intent to win. Indulge in non-stop tenacity to empower necessary triumph. The more intentional you are in all areas and aspects of your life, the more you're going to see improvements. If you know you need to, um, get around more people that are in the field that you want to be in, if you know that you don't know about your business, so you need to get a coach or a mentor, take some classes. Nothing wrong with that. Spend the money. We spend money on frivolous things anyway. So spend the money. Stop being afraid. We go out to eat, we buy drinks, we buy clothes, we go hang out, we do all these different things, but don't want to invest in a coach, don't want to invest in your learning. Because reading, even if you read or you listen to things, it's not the same as actually getting someone that actually has done it, because what you're reading is theory. What you're going to learn from them is actual plans that you could put in place in certain time frames. Like they can give you, you know, the basic framework of how to be successful and how to execute the success. A book is just going to tell you, the theoretical side of it, but you have to invest in yourself. If anybody is interested in, like I said, I got to shout out Uncle Don University. We got class tomorrow. Can't wait. I've learned so much as a business owner from him, and continues to learn him. Dino Love and Real Estate G, all of them are teaching us different aspects of business, from stocks to how to grow a business, how to generate leads, how to do social media. I mean, we get training on all of that. And if you are interested in any of that, you can hit me up and I can give you the information for Uncle Don U. Because if you're a business owner and if you don't get a good coach, because he is one, he knows how to build multi-million-dollar companies in less than a year. Why wouldn't I? Why why wouldn't I want to learn from him? Like, I've never built a multi-million-dollar company, so I can't do it on my own. I want to uh, build a multi-million-dollar company. I will build a multi-million-dollar company, but I need somebody to show me how. Instead of reading it, I mean, of course, I'm gonna read about it. I do read books, but it's still, I need practical, actual, factual knowledge of how to execute it from a person that's actually done it. So that's different when you talk about that. So don't be afraid to invest in coaching. And I say, if you're a business owner, you want more information about that, um, you can DM me, write a comment, or you can tap into my digital card on my Instagram, on my bio, or attach to this live on Facebook. Put it in the comments. And he's also having a seminar in Orlando, September 8th through the 10th. It's going to have so many different dynamic speakers, from business credit to personal credit to how to start your own car business. Not, and I ain't talking about Turo. Kelly is like letting you be able to do it without Turo. Okay, you don't need a third party. You don't need the middleman. She's telling you how to do it. From the stock, Dino will talk about how to trade stocks on the daily. It's so many different aspects and things that they're going to teach us about, and I can't wait. So if you want any information about that, please hit me up. And like I said, if you want to tap into any of my services, I am a realtor in Memphis, Tennessee. If you know anybody looking to buy and sell, please recommend me. I'm a commercial loan broker. So if you or want to invest in real estate or any commercial projects and it makes sense, I have the products for you. Also, if you need credit restoration, I am doing credit consultations or whatever um, as a fee. So it's nothing for free, but I will put you on the right path. As I told you, I'm going to start charging because my time is a currency. Time, a lot of people have wasted my time. So, just hit me up and just let me know. Like, comment, share. Thank you for liking some. I see some of you on Facebook and like some people on Instagram, and I really appreciate that. So, just talking about being intentional. So I'll leave you with this: do everything with intent to win. Hey, Will. And so I broke down intent, indulge in non-stop tenacity to empower necessary triumph. I'm being more intentional because I've broken it too many times, and I keep having to start over. And I'm not going to start over again. I don't care how tired I am. Like I said, I'm tired right now, but I'm did my live. About to get doing these stretches because I'm gonna get back to doing the splits again. So I'm getting back to my youthful intentions, my youthful vigor. Get back to doing these splits again. And I'm going to bed so I can get up at 4 in the morning again so I can talk to God and go to the gym and be back here so I can take my daughter to camp. Being more intentional. Sleepy, but being more intentional. So, I appreciate everybody for coming on and everything, and the ones that always come and show me love. I really appreciate it. And this is day 2 of 21. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I do a real estate update. I do some credit tips and things like that. So check me out. The market is still moving. People still buying and selling. So I'm going to give you some information about that and some best practices and, maybe some best places to live, you know, based on whatever I feel like I want to target. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Damn, that was